Okay guys, so we're going old school on this one with respect to graphics. This is going to be a hike down on the Chattooga River, down off Earls Ford Road. I'm showing on Google Earth here. This is Earls Ford Road right here. A little bit further back, Earls Ford Road crosses Chattooga Ridge Road. Then that turns into Whetstone Road, which ends up in this direction on Highway 28 between Walhalla and Highlands. So you go on out Earls Ford Road, eventually it'll turn into dirt. You're going to be going past the Whetstone Horse Camp. There's some campsites right there, parking right there for trailers. This is a dirt road, Earls Ford Road. So you get on Earls Ford Road, just maybe half mile, probably not even that, past the horse camp. Out on the right hand side of the road, what you're going to see is you're going to see a Forest Service Road turn off. Now that's going to be Forest Road 719, I believe it is, and you're going to go out it. You're going to turn on 719A. Then you're going to go out it. It's maybe a 5-minute drive, something like that, between 5 and 10 minutes on this dirt road. And what that's going to do is it's going to take you out to a little parking area, a little turnaround there, at the end of Forest Service Road 719A. And I'm going to do a couple things here. This is a USGS interactive map that shows horse trails in the area. We're going to be parking right here at the end of Forest Service Road 719A. There is a trail that goes straight down to Mills Creek. The other trails that we're going to be hiking aren't on this map. They're old horse trails that used to be used by equestrians, and I think there are still some because you occasionally see horse hoof prints on the trail itself. But you can actually see this horse trail comes off Forest Service Road 719A right after this turn. We're not going to be hiking this, but I'm going to reference one of the abandoned trails that actually goes up and hooks in right there, so you'll know a little bit more about it. Back over on Google Earth, I'm going to switch over to topo mode here to help you understand what's going on. This is where the truck's parked. You can see this little dashed line. This is actually the trail that we're going to be hiking on. It's an old Jeep trail, right? Old Jeep trail / horse trail. Our initial route was planned to start at the truck, go down to the trail, take the trail in a northwest direction. Then right here, there's a junction. There's a junction of fundamentally 3 old trails, one that goes to the southeast, one that goes to the northeast, and one that goes up here to the northwest. This is the initial trail that I went on. And in the video, this is kind of a spoiler, is the initial campsite where I was going to camp, which was right here, was already taken. So what I had to do is I had to take and backtrack. There were some guys there. I had to take and backtrack and come back to an even older trail, which goes down in this valley right here. Okay, this is a super old, there is no trail here. Let me be clear about that. There is no trail there. It ended up camping right about right there. If we switch over to non-topo view, is in the video, you'll actually see this little island right here out in the video. So we actually ended up camping right off this point right here. So hopefully that helps you understand where we're at, big picture wise. To get to this trail, like I said, just do a Google on Whetstone Horse Camp, go down it, Forest Service Road 719A, and just start exploring out from there. Hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, Jonathan here, ready for another outing. Currently going down Earls Ford Road, just outside of Walhalla, South Carolina, right near Stump House Tunnel. And we're going to be heading out for an overnighter on the Chattooga River. The trail I'm going to be hiking is a kind of an old horse trail. I guess maybe it's still in use. I don't know. They seem to rotate the horse trails around here. But currently going down Earls Ford Road. And I think this is our turnoff right here. We'll see. Good shocks there. Yep. And we'll be going down Forest Service Road. I think this is 719A. Yeah, 719A. There you go. We'll be going down this road for probably maybe another 5 minutes, something like that. I have no clue distance-wise what it is. But I'll turn you back on when we get to the parking area / trailhead. Thanks for joining me. Okay, guys. Currently packed up and loaded, ready to go. Truck I've never seen this many people, this many cars in this little lot. It's a little turnaround at the end of that far service road. But there's several hiking trails and horse trails that you can put in a series of loops and stuff like that. Trail goes that way. The one we're going to be going on goes down through here. A lot of folks take the Moss Mill Trail because there's a little camping area right down at the bottom of it on the Chattooga. We're going to be hiking probably not even 2 miles in, something like that, on an old horse trail. Like I said, it seems like they kind of rotate these horse trails over time, so who knows if it'll have much blowdown. We had some high winds and snow over the past few weeks, so hopefully not too much stuff, but we'll show you some of the trail, and appreciate you joining. Just going to be a quick overnighter. Okay, that's the trail I came down. Truck's just right up there. This trail goes straight to Moss Mill Creek, but the trail I'm taking actually turns off right here. It's a old horse trail. Not exactly pristine, but it's pretty good. We'll be going up and over some blowdowns and stuff like that. But overall, it's not a terrible trail. So probably not even 5 minutes in, we came up from this direction, and you come up to kind of what used to be a clearing. It's grown up some. The trail that we're taking goes off to the left. You can see a far service marker down there. Trail used to go straight right here down to the Chattooga, and if there's a lot of folks camping, if they're camping down here, we might hike back and go through that down to that campsite. There also is, if you look up that way, you can barely see an old road going up that way. There's an old trail that goes up to that hooks in down to the horse trail. There's a number of horse tie-ups on the top of that ridge where some of those horse trails come in. But we're going to be going to the left right here, and not too bad of an incline, but I'm out of shape. I haven't been on a backpacking trip in a couple months, so I'll be breathing hard on this one, but looking forward to it. We're going this way. Man, just a beautiful day to be out. I think the temperature today is supposed to be like mid-60s, something like that, which is very warm. Today's February 2nd. I don't think I said that. But supposed to get down around 35 tonight. It's not too bad. I packed heavy. Packed my 0 to gear bag. Haven't had it out in forever. But it'll definitely handle 35. Wow. Huge limb just cracked off and fell up there. Oh, you can look above you. Dead Widowmaker right there. Didn't even make a sound. Last time that happened to me was on the Palmetto Trail, the entry section. It was raining, a little bit of wind, and right in front of me, maybe 20 yards, huge tree from the bottom just fell. You can tell. Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but a lot of brambles and stuff. This stuff will grow up quick. In the summertime, the trail's not used a whole lot.
And like I said, this trail really isn't used a whole lot. We'll see. We'll see if that group of folks from the cars back there are down here. Maybe not. This trail really just goes out onto a point on the Chattooga River. Give me 1 second. Get through this stuff. You can actually hear the river really good over on this side. Probably can't hear it on the video. It just sounds like wind or a river. And the river's a little ways over on that side too. But this trail really just goes down onto a point. A lot of kayakers, or I've only seen one other group of guys, 2 older fellas, camping down here before, who walked in like I'm doing now. But I have run up on several groups of kayakers who kayak in from 28 Russell Bridge and camp down here. There won't be any kayakers this time of year, but could be some hikers. This trail's a little bit deceiving. I guess it shouldn't be because you're going down to the river. But on the way in, it's a short incline. And then you hit this decline, which is taking us down to the campsite and the river proper. But I always forget tomorrow on the way back out, you got to go back up that. That's okay. In theory, whoops. In theory, there's a whole group of folks down here. I'm going to go down and check it out, say hey to them, and then we'll probably head back. Well, that was a bust of pretty good proportions. There was a group of 3 guys, probably maybe 60, something like that. 60 years old down there. They had camp set up. And I didn't want to interrupt them or bother them. I've had folks where you get to a campsite and it's all right, you know, if it's late in the day and you got to make camp. But being this early in the day, it's noon right now. I didn't want to bother them too much, so I'm back at the turnaround here. That's the trail that goes out. That's the trail that goes up. I know there's a really cool campsite down there, but I don't know if it's the right campsite for a full pack. Because I know it goes through a lot of brush and stuff. So I might try to hike down that way a little bit and see if I can pick up an old trail. It used to be a really good trail going through there, but I think they had a really bad blowdown one year and they just closed the trail versus coming down through here and cutting all the stuff away. But there is a campsite down there. It's maybe a half mile, something like that. So still early in the day. I'm going to walk down there and see if see 2 things. A, if I can get down there. That's number 1. And then 2, if it looks like there's some firewood down there. Because I need it. That was the good thing about that campsite back there, is that didn't bring stove, ton of firewood I know in the area. But that's what you do, you roll the dice. So I'm going to walk down this way, just a little ways. As you can see, there's not really a trail. And see if I can pick my way down through that. If it turns out to where it's doable, then I'll turn you back on and we'll camp down there. We'll see in about 5 minutes. That was tough. There's a game tag, or a hunter's fluorescent. Would have welcomed a few more of those down the path. Alright. And the camping area is on that side of this gully, the right side, but I'm going to step down in here because it looks semi-clear. Probably just where rain came down through here during the last gully washer. Followed the gully back up to the other trail. And this is briars. Any other way? I don't think so. Wonder if I can go up and around. Man, I should have brought my kukri. That would have made trail clearing quite a bit easier. Huh. Just looking, nothing that way. I can see the river right there. I don't know if up and around is any better or not. Let's just take it one step at a time. Or maybe not. This is nuts. I do see a yellow hunter's tape down there though. Where would he have gone? Probably up and around. Let's try that. This doesn't feel good. The good thing is about half of these are briars and the other half are holly bushes. Yay! Almost. I don't like these things. What we got down there? Nothing. Made it. Huh. There's that. There's that. I wonder if there's a marked trail back that I didn't see. Decent amount of downed wood. Looking up, see how much dead wood is above my head. Somebody's camped here. They left a string line up top. See it? Huh, fishing lure. Don't sit down on that. Okay, so certainly not where I was planning on camping, but it looks like there's a decent amount of burnable wood. What about overhead? What do we got? That one's dead. Certainly not a sloping thing down to a nice sandbar where you can get water. Ah, here you go. This is good. Wow. I'll give it beautiful if nothing else, right? You can see a horse trail on the other side of the river right there. Be nice to pick up the horse trail on this side of the river and follow it back, huh? Huh. That's interesting. All right. So let's say this is home for the night. I don't know about near the leaning tree. That's probably not smart. Probably over in there somewhere. What do you guys think? I'm gonna sit down for a minute, take a break, because I'm tired. That was tough. Turn you guys back on when I make it see. Have I spent this much time worrying about whether a tree's gonna fall on me tonight? Generally, I don't worry about that at all. Never had a problem with that. The problem is, over here, perfect place to camp. You just have these leaning trees right over it. Okay? Over here, perfect place to camp. Dead tree. Right there. Yeah, a huge dead tree right there. It looks like it's waiting to fall. That way. Right here, looks okay. That tree's okay. That one's leaning, but that tree's in front of it. That one's leaning, but we're way out of the way of it. That one's dead. That one's dead. So, I want to roll the dice. This is probably not smart. I'm going to put the tent right there. Because this tree looks okay. And this tree looks okay. So I'm going to put my tent right there. I'm going to roll the dice. It is a the breeze coming straight down this valley is kind of annoying. I'll have to contend with that. Over here, there's a couple of neat places. Down in this little flat. Neat little area right here. Right? Problem is, you got this tree right here. It's leaning over. It just looks like it's looking for a reason to split. So I'm not going to camp right there. So I'm going to roll the dice and camp right there. We'll see. Don't have a great feeling about it. Would have had a great feeling about the other campsite. You know, that's so disappointing. That's real life. Got a lot of good firewood off this tree right here that fell off the bank right there. It was dead, but I'll probably take advantage of that tonight. I actually brought a hatchet, so I might be able to saw some of that up and split it into pieces. We'll try it. Alright, let's get my tent set up. I'm calling it, staying here. Tent's going right there. Campfire, got to clear out a space for it. All these dead limbs. Hopefully I don't set that tree on fire in the process. But let's call it home for the night. What you say? Turn you back on in a minute. So decided to stay here. Wind's dying down a little bit. Got my shelter set up. That's the top. It's folded back. So I get everything inside. 0 degree bag, inflatable sleeping pad. The tent really looks bad. I need to try to set it up in the yard. See that? That's not supposed to be like that. I need to set it up in the yard to see if I can... Oh, maybe if I tighten that up, that'll come out some. I'll try that. But at the end of the day, if you're looking back at that, that doesn't look half bad. From here, right? This is the tent that I used when I was camping at the top of Pinnacle. Pinnacle Knob, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Last February, it got really cold. So, it's about 1:45. Man, I got eaten up by those briars. Look at this. There. I think I hit a vein by a briar. That doesn't look good. Right there. That briar may still be in there. I hope that one's not. Anyway, I got eaten up by those briars on that trail. I'm gonna start bucking some of this firewood. See if I can get a good A, clear the fire pit out. B, get a good stash going for tonight. This stuff will burn up quick because it's white pine, I think. Yeah, I think that's white pine. I don't think it's hemlock, but I think it's white pine. It'll burn up pretty quick. So I'm going to take a rest, take a break, and take about an hour and just collect firewood after that, and see if I can't get a good bed of coals going. Because cooking over a fire, you really have to have a bed of coals, right? You can cook over open flame, but it gets kind of dicey. Kind of the tough thing about it's interesting. Look at this. If you are on this whole area right here is on the, I guess it's the north side of the mountain, of the river, right? And that's on the south side of the river. And look how much sun that area over there is getting. So it dries out like crazy. This area over here really doesn't dry out much at all. So I'll be dealing with some steamy wood tonight. That's okay though, you know, that's what the adventure is about. So decided to stay. Breeze knocked down a little bit, which is good. I feel okay about my choice of campsites. So even though I didn't get to camp where I wanted to, we made the best of it, right? So tent set up. Gonna start collecting a little bit of firewood. I'm gonna rest for a minute though. I'm tired. Peace. not exactly the bushcraft way to do it, but it works. Especially with this wet wood. But got a potato, if you can see it or not, baking over there beside the coals. It'll take an hour or so, maybe a little longer, to cook up right. Got some butter, some cheddar, some salt. That'll be a nice meal. Overall, give the place a thumbs up. I've been down here before, long time ago. Like I said, I'll try to remember to put a copy of the horse trail map for this area in the video and kind of show you the different trails. This isn't, the one I came down was an old trail that they decommissioned. Like I said, I don't know if it was because of erosion or because probably they had a really bad storm, some really bad blowdowns, and they just closed the trail or stopped maintaining it, one of the two. But other than the hike in, which the hike out's going to be tough tomorrow, I'm not going to lie to you about that. But other than that, it's a nice place. It's quiet. It's nice to be able to get out and just unplug for a little bit. It's beautiful. Yeah. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. I thought I heard people. Huh? I have to keep dodging around moving around to dodge the campfire smoke. I'm telling you, it may not look like much. Potato soup, Ritz crackers, some cheese around the campfire hits the spot. Enjoy. So that was absolutely awesome. Sometimes on the water you hear weird noises, a bump or something, and you go, what was that? And it was 3 folks kayaking or canoeing down. They were in small canoes, solos, and put in at just below 28 Russell Bridge. There's a put in right there. Taking that at Earls Ford, but good dinner time conversation there for a minute. If they happen to see this, it's good talking to somebody. Wish you guys well. Peace. I'm gonna eat. Hey guys, going with auxiliary audio, so hopefully this picks up. So we got the potato out of the coals. This is kind of a hit or miss around the campfire. Typically you can smell it even through the foil. But when you open it up, hopefully what you have and we gotta kind of be ginger with our tinfoil because it's, oh yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's a steamy potato. Ooh, got some smoke. So what we do with the potato, ooh, about cut myself, is we cradle it in the foil and you cut it open. Oh yeah, that's done. That's done really good. Really good. Gotta make sure to clean my knife. I got a new Opinel. But I don't want to have the blade corrode like my other one did. Still definitely usable. Just makes it a little more difficult. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. I know we're kind of going zero protein, 100% carbs on this meal. And this is really just a fun thing right here. You could do this at home. If you have a charcoal grill and you grill some steaks or some burgers, just throw a couple potatoes on. Oh, it smells good. A little bit of salt, courtesy of Wendy's. Or maybe a lot of salt. Let's get some butter, get it going in there. If I can get it off the spoon. There we go. This is what you have. We'll call that dessert today. Ooh, that's hot. Should have had my glove on. There we go. That's better. And what you have is you have a baked potato that is better than anything at any steakhouse you could ever find. So this is kind of a dessert, I guess. Had potato soup, and now I'm having a baked potato. It's bringing out the Irish, huh? It's okay. Dessert for tonight. Don't know if I'm gonna film any more tonight. It's probably about 5 o'clock, which when you're hiking or when you're camping always seems a lot later. I'll probably turn in around 8. I'll play around with the fire some. But there we go. Overall, it was an absolutely fantastic day. Nice place. It's getting cooler. Put my jacket on. But this is the mess. I'll clean it up before I go to bed. Tidy it up a little bit. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I'll try to turn you back on in the morning. I'll start up a little fire. Got oatmeal. Probably, I don't know, I'll probably get up around 7, something like that. It's when the sun comes up. And cook some oatmeal and coffee. That's pretty easy fare for a camping trip. Boil water and you're good to go. I need to start a fire for that. But yeah, it went good. Didn't bring a stove. Ate really good. I don't know if I make a habit of that or not. Depends on where you're going. But if I don't talk to you before then, have a good night. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Morning, guys. It's cold out here. Got a couple of batteries stayed in the sleeping bag with me last night. Hopefully they'll last a little while. Got a little fire going, which is absolutely fantastic. It's cold out here. It's probably 35 degrees, something like that. Had some condensation on the inside of the tent that froze into ice on the screen there, on the the netting. That's kind of nice. None of it dripped on me because it stayed on the netting. I'm going to tend to this fire for a little while. See if I can't get some water boiling. One good pot will do for coffee and for oatmeal.
I'm gonna let my hands thaw out. Inside the sleep bag it was nice and warm. Out here it's cold. So I'm gonna tend to camp chores and get something to eat. I probably look tired. Got some good sleep last night. Woke up probably 6 times. Went back to sleep pretty quick. But it was good. Stayed warm. 0 degree bag did me well. So I'm glad about that. I only heard one visitor that was messing with the pot. Probably a raccoon, I'm assuming. There were some raccoon tracks down on the beach down there. But we'll put some more wood on this fire, make sure it keeps going. Turn you guys back on a little bit. Hey guys, it's about 8:45. Camp is packed up. It's my hiking trail over there. That's where the tent was. There are a couple of lines up, like that one right there. I'm gonna leave it. It's just handy. Those are my gloves, I'll get those. But overall, really good trip. It's still cold. But I took my fleece off because I knew that very soon I would be getting very warm. It's all uphill on the way out. But thankful to be able to camp in a place like this. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Only saw those 3 canoers last night, which is okay. I was surprised that anybody was canoeing that late on a Friday, but it was good to see them. It was a kind of a morale boost there, and I don't know, good to talk to them. Talk to them for a few minutes. So, if they happen to watch this, then give me a good morale boost. Thank you. So, wasn't where I planned on camping. Said that about 3 times in this video already. But it turned out to be a good place. Once again, a little sketchy with the dead timber. That had me concerned, but the winds died down, which was good. So we didn't have to worry about that. Thank you for watching. I genuinely do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. I think I'm up to 35 now. Yeah. But I don't make these to make money off YouTube. I make them to probably so I'll remember them in my older days. Right? Alright guys. Campsite. Thanks for watching. Peace.